Hey y'all. I know that me and a lot of other preppers been telling you guys about storing back dry goods, rice, beans, flour, sugar, all that kind of stuff. But a lot of us don't talk about the best way to store that back. So I'm going to show you something today. I'm in my food storage building right now, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to store dry goods, because the most frustrating thing in the world is to go buy $100 worth of stuff and put it on a shelf somewhere, and then you find out it's ruined because mice got into it, bugs got into it, whatever, moisture got to it, which is also bad. So I'm going to show you two different ways that I store dry goods. So hang on one second. I'm going to flip this camera around. Okay, guys. One of the ways that I store dry goods, and this is brown rice right here, is to put it in a mason jar and put your lid on it really super tight. I would definitely recommend putting a desiccant pack in there with it. They are very cheap, and the ones I get on Amazon are reusable. So once you use it, pop it in the oven for a little bit or in the microwave, and it will refresh and you can use it again. Also, I have a food saver, which will suck all the air out of my jars, and so that's a really good way to do it as well. Now, one of the other things that I like to do, and this is flour right here, and I like to take dry goods and I seal them in my food saver bags, and it sucks all the air out of them, okay? But that's not the only thing I do, because mice and stuff can still chew holes in these bags and get into them. So the next thing that I do is I put it in one of these 5-gallon buckets here. Now, you don't want the ones with the plain lids. You want these lids. Now, do you see that little black ring in the edge of the lid? That is a rubber ring, and what that's going to do is that's going to make that airtight. So that will keep the mice and stuff out of it as well. You also can take a hand warmer like you use when you go hunting and put it in the bucket when you seal it, and that will act as a desiccant pack and actually suck all the air out of the bucket as well. So it works really great. I've used it a number of times. So these are just a couple of ways to store those dry goods and make sure that nothing is going to get into them before you need them. So I will bring y'all some more tips later.